Welcome to another Goggles Goes to Europe. And this time, well, it's not necessarily Europe because if I look at the world map, we're in Grand Utopia and not sure what all this is up here, but that looks an awful lot like New Zealand. And this is a one-to-one map and it's been recently resurrected, I guess, but it's pretty darn good. I've only traveled a little bit last night with Gamer and Convoy, and we did this trip here, and it was fantastic. So, but it was raining and quite misty, so we didn't get to see a lot of the really interesting scenery. It was all we could see was close to the road. So, I'm really anxious to do it again. And we got the Scania R4 here, and got the different wheels on it today. The retro development wheels working here, and I think that's a pretty cool look for this truck. I've got her all sparkled up with a bunch of chrome and stuff, and she's a bit shiny. So anyway, let's hop in and get going. A lot of different things going on here today in this video. We'll chat about it as we go. Brakes are all off. Let's roll. So this is kind of a cool place right here. Look, Dan Dunay's Racing and Auto Parts, Auto World. It's kind of a cool place to be pulling a load out of. Sports vehicles, cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, and more. I like it. That's pretty cool. And this is the first trip I'm going to do a video with the car carrier. And the first time I did was last night in Convoy. What to get a watch with this place coming out of here is it's a huge speed bump.
Turn left.
But make sure we get that car carrier by there. Oh, this might be a little tight. Let's see if we're going to make it. Yeah. So this is a pretty cool map. I really like it. So now one thing I want to get out of the way straight away. There's a lot of people not do the one-to-one map thing because it's kind of a pain in the neck to set up the profile. And if so, I'm going to do a tutorial and I'll use this map as an example on how to get going in it. And it takes like 15 minutes. You can have a new profile. You can have it with the ability to get if you're into mods and you want a mod truck after you do your first job, no problem. Want to have some money in the bank, no problem. And it's really easy to do, and I think a lot of people don't get the benefit of these one-to-one maps because they're a little leery on getting in, so I'll make a tutorial on it. I think I have one for Esterlon. I can't remember if I did that or not. If I didn't, I should have. But this is a pretty darn cool map. And so is Pomazania. I think Pomazania and this one are quite close, but Pomazania, like the fine details are really nice, but this one has amazing terrain changes that you're going to see on this trip. We're climbing up a big mountain. We're going to go over a gorge. You could barely see into it because of the rain in the last trip. That's not going to be the case this time. And the other thing you're going to notice is, like, you look at the sun where it is, and by the time we finish the trip, it's going to be pretty much the same place because we're only going 20 kilometers. Well, it's going to take us about 25 minutes or more. There's that big bridge we're going to go over, and we'll get a look down into the gorge this time. And there's a marina up there. Gotta go see that. Oh, you know what? You probably go down a really crazy road to get to it. Yeah, that might be worth checking out. wondering about this engine. Probably sounds different than anything I've run before, and that's because it is. It's that new Z-Mod DD 13, 15, 16, which is a pretty, I guess, a pretty popular engine worldwide. Okay, let's have a little jump out here. Holy, yeah, look at that, eh? Wow. I can get a screenshot of that. It's quite the gorge. Guess the marina's down there somewhere. That's it in the background, way back there. I'll have to go check that out one of these days. So I didn't hop this motor up, and I forgot to. It could use a little extra oomph to put it up on par with the Volvos and Scanias. Not quite there. I'll have to make up a bit of time on the downhills. Steady. Low end torque is good. I added another feature. Haven't really tried it out yet. Let's try it. Which button was it? Was it this one? Yeah, so I got a roof cam going on that can move my Toby around. I can, you know, look around, look down. Should have been on that one over the canyon. That would have been smart. Anyway, that's kind of cool. I'll put links to those things in the description. So the button that I programmed, so this is all different. Like I'm not using the keyboard obviously for that, but it was my lean out camera. No, bumper camera. I think I reprogrammed the bumper camera, that's right. So whatever I had on here for bumper camera, that button, I push it and now I'm leaning out. So you put the mod in your mod order and then just make sure you program a button for the lean out camera or bumper cam and it'll work. It should be that easy. I haven't tried it with the keyboard, so to program a keyboard key. But yeah, we're going to see some pretty cool scenery. There will be a bit more windy stuff here and there. Some really nice roads, some flat, like you just come down out of the foothills and there's flat, fertile fields for farming, and pretty cool. And we're going to the destination is Cargotras. Boy, this bus is struggling. Yeah, so boy, on the skins front, yesterday, Sunday, I had a heck of a time with my, what I call my design PC. It's over there. It's the one I use for doing the skins. And real trouble with it right now. It was just struggling to open files. It just, all of a sudden, out of the blue, I couldn't open a file. And, well, I could, but it took forever. Or if I wanted to load something, it was really bad. And so I ended up Right now I'm doing a system reset on it where I just keep my files, rebuilds the PC, and I'm gonna have to reinstall the apps, but as far as real important apps on that one, it's pretty much paint.net and Mod Studio 2. And I saved my, even though it took forever, I saved the XMLs, and I guess that's the important thing. And I'll still have all my data files, so hopefully I can get back on track with the skins.
Go straight.
Oh, big bump here. Another thing I didn't get a good look at. Oh, let's do that that roof cam. I didn't get a good look here yesterday. Down into the what's below us here, because it was all rainy. I could just see that yacht down there. Interesting boat launch. The gantry crane to take the boats down to the river. Man, this camera is just it's the cat's meow, I'll tell you. If I can look right around. Oh, we can look out the back. Okay, we better get back inside here before we get in trouble. Another big old speed bump here. Deviation detour. So the Pomeranian.
Rotary, second exit.
Oops. The Pomeranian map was is done by a Polish guy, I guess, and his map has Polish overtones. You can see it in the naming and the spelling and the when you go to a different county, the shields to describe the county. And this one, the fellow appears to be French, and it's got a very French flavor to it, which is kind of nice. And the old buildings, hopefully we see some more. Look fantastic. And one thing I've got to do in this map is get down to the coastal areas yet and have a look and see if it's as beautiful as the coastal areas of New Zealand, which is right next door. We got a sharpish corner here coming out of this tunnel. Yeah, it looks nice, man. We didn't get to see any of the distance stuff yesterday. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get after this motor and give it a little poke, a little more poke, a little more torque, a little bit more horsepower. Usually what I do is I'll, depending on what the
Cross
maximum,
the rotary. Second exit.
what the maximum horsepower of the engine is, I'll give it
Exit ahead.
2 or 3 levels. I'll probably give this one 3. Its maximum right now is 600. So what I usually do is make, if it's that low, I'll make a 700 horsepower version, like 705. Probably, I haven't done, well actually I haven't done too many 705s. But I always do an 805 and a 1005, and those are the heavy haul engines. So 805 for 100,000 pound loads, 80 to 100 I guess. And over 120, you definitely want the 1,000 horsepower guy. And it's not the horsepower, it's the torque number you give it. Oh, I dragged the trailer around that. I wasn't wide enough to the left, darn it. Be more careful here. It's interesting how the Jake brake comes in on this engine. Doesn't come in a big rush. Boy, takes a little bit of concentration to get around here unscathed. Go. Release the hounds. So, have a look over at that other PC here. It looks like it's rebooting. Hopefully I can get it all running and back together so I can get after, because that's the one I do most of the tutorials on, and all the skins. So I got to get it back in action. Got so much to do. It's not like it's work. Like, there's so much I just want to do. I just have a desire to do it. Got 7 kilometers to go. But that'll take like 10 minutes according to the computer here. Get a little giddy up going here just to make sure we don't take too awful long.
Go straight.
Yeah, this is where we go out into this nice flat area. It's pretty cool. Kind of prairie-like. Look at that. It's kind of neat after where we were. Let's hop in that new camera. Which one was it? This one? Oh, this one. Oh, okay. Got to get the thing going straight before you go looking all over the place. Pretty cool. So I was using the Z-Mod Open Def generator this morning, and I have, I think, 40 European truck names that I've put in a bunch of engine files from Z-Mod. And I put them in, well, some of them, I'll never put them in a video for ETS because they're just way too loud and raucous and North American, you know. But I have, like this engine sounds good in here. And I do really like the Detroit 8V92. The ISX EGR Cummins doesn't sound bad in ETS trucks. That 3176 KaD is nice.
Go straight.
So what I'm going to do in my Discord, I have a channel for open defs. And what I'm going to do is it's ATS open defs at this point. So I'm going to move it into the ATS folder area, or channel area. And I'm going to put a ETS one in. And I'll put this ETS open defs with all these trucks in it in there. And then so if you have a Z-Mod engine, you use your engine and couple it with the open def from the Discord. And you'll have your favorite trucks in there if you want to try it out. So I always put the Discord link in the description of the video. So look for that there.
Cross the rotary.
And if you're on the Discord, look for that. I'll do it today, I guess. So by the time you see this video, you should have it.
Exit ahead.
Yeah, here's where we see all the nice little French buildings and stuff. There's some really nice ones in the countryside. I got a mod in here in this mod order. I think did I forget to take it out? LED lights. I don't know if it's making the traffic lights worse or better. That doesn't look better to me. All those spikes coming off it. Yeah, look at these little houses here. Looks great. Looks like a class combine. Three kilometers to go. Oh man, dude walking across the road. I don't know if I've seen that before. Wow. Not that I want to, but I wonder what happens if you hit him. If it's like the walkers where they're in a yard, they just walk through your vehicle. Maybe he just goes out the other side of the truck and no harm, no foul. I don't know. Yeah, it's a beautiful drive. This engine's a little on the quiet side. Kind of not always hearing it really well, but it's nice. I like that Jake brake, really unobtrusive. It works really well. I have it on just level 1, and it was pretty good. Level 3 is pretty aggressive. Yeah, we're almost there. Destination up ahead, 1K.
After 100 yards, turn right.
Had a bit of a time getting around this corner
Turn right.
last night because a car came up this hill and turned. He was going to turn left, and he got way over here. And I just got around the guardrail.
After 100 yards, turn left.
But that was easy.
Turn left.
Here comes the fire department. Oh, here we got a car causing trouble. Let's see what happens here. See what kind of magic the AI does around there. Saw his trailer. Oh, gotta go. Saw his trailer do a little. Oh, this person pulled out because I'm going so wide. Oh. I was trying not to hit you there, dude. You didn't make that very easy. You can just drive right back to town and get an estimate for that repair. And there's the home garage here. It's big there because I bought it. I was here last night. Now it's kind of funny, there's a Mercedes dealer right across from where we're
Go
dropping
straight.
off, which is nice, but there's no service. Which is a bummer.
After 100 yards, turn left.
And here we are. Pulling up to
Turn
KaD
left.
Gas or whatever it's called. KaD Go? KaD? It's like a combination of a whole bunch of different things. Let's see, speed bumps.
Turn right.
We'll dump a car off of here right in front of the, the receiver. Cargo tries. Alright. Here we're over.
You have reached your destination.
Now, is it just tell me where to park or do I have to hit the thing? No, gotta hit the thingy. And straightforward. Let's see. So they're not throwing us any curveballs for a change. Well, let's reduce the amount of distance we have to back up by doing this little do-si-do around here. Oh, there's an aeroplane flying overhead. Oh, we kind of didn't get that as well as I'd hoped to. So, I guess a little work to do here. Oh, a lot of work to do. Yeah, we better pull that ahead one time. And we'll get our other mirror going here. There goes the aeroplane again. Now where we are, there's a bunch of water or lake and stuff off to the east of us, and another area got to be explored. Well, I mean, this whole map's got to have a good looking at it. It's pretty cool. So I'll try and get a tutorial up on how you do this. Oh yeah, we don't need to shut it off to drop a trailer. Satisfactory. Oh man, I must have done some damage to that. Yeah, when I hit that, I did 2.5% damage. Shoot, that cost some money. Oh, well, that's a bummer. I'll have to be more careful of that. Oh, parking brake off. There we go. Have a little look at the truck. Yeah, I like those wheels. Look pretty smart on there. And that, once again, there'll be a link in the video, Retro Developments 24.5s. And if you do use them, you have to put the tire on first and then the wheel. It's pretty peculiar, but it's it's peculiar and it's particular about it. Get to see fire. Nope. Must have been right overhead. Anyway, thanks for following along, guys. Really appreciate it. And yeah, like I say, links to the various mods will be in the video. And I'll get back after this skinning deal and try and get this skin pack up before the weekend. You know, if everything goes well, we'll do that. Okay, take care. Catch you on the next one. And bye for now.